What's up, guys? I am back. Hi. um, and I'm just not gonna give you guys an explanation because I always do that and then that takes up 3 minutes of the video. So just know I'm back and I'm very not pregnant and it's gonna stay like that for a few years because she needs to rest. But also my voice might sound a little raspy because my throat is already hurting and this is literally my third time refilming this video. So I'm pretty much just gonna get right into it. As you can see by the title, I am pretty much doing a postpartum update. And also, if you notice that I look down, it's just because I have an outline right here of what I'm going to talk about. That way I don't get off topic and I don't leave anything out. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So first things first, I'm going to talk about my hospital experience. Nothing too big happened to where it would even be interesting to make a whole birth story. It was just a scheduled C-section. I just went in. I did meet my doctor there, which was interesting. I was very nervous about that, but as soon as I met him, I was super calm. He was super great, super outgoing. He knew what he was doing. It was honestly, it took like 30 minutes. Like, it was fast, and I don't know, I just felt super comfortable throughout the whole experience. I did go to a different hospital and their staff, personally, their staff felt a lot more supportive, a lot more caring, a lot more genuine, as in like they actually like what they're doing. Overall, for me personally, my hospital stay was a lot better than it was at that hospital that I went to, rather than the one that I went to whenever I had the boys. But yeah, so on April 26th, Charlie was born, and he was 8 pounds 7 ounces. He was 20 inches long, so he was a pretty big boy, especially for me. I am a really small girl, like I'm tiny. So yeah, he's a big boy. He was a big baby. At the hospital, he was I'm gonna be completely honest with you, at the hospital he was a pretty fussy baby throughout the night, at least, and so I honestly thought I was really in for it. But as soon as we got home, it like completely changed. He's super good throughout the night. For a while he was waking up once throughout the night. I think we would go to bed. I started him on a routine where we're going to bed at 12, and I think he would wake up at like 3 and then 6, and then we'd go on with the day. But I think it was 3, 6, and then he would get up at like 11ish. No, that feels too distant. 3, I don't know, it would be all around that same time. But that only lasted for like 2 weeks. I would say at around 2-ish weeks or so, he started sleeping fully throughout the night. And that is a blessing. I will say that right now, that is a blessing. He, it's okay with the doctor as well, because he's been gaining half a pound every week. So, he's good. Yeah, that's honestly a really big relief. I was exclusively breastfeeding for 6 weeks, and then I started combo feeding. I am slowly getting out of breastfeeding, just because I started to get oh my gosh, what is it called? A clogged milk duct, and I was just in a lot of pain, so I was able to relieve it, but I can't be in that much pain while having to pick up toddlers, pick up that baby, because like it just put a lot of I don't even know how to explain it, but it hurt a lot, pretty much. It hurt to like even slightly like brush past it. And so that's why I started combo feeding. But I'm slowly just getting into just fully formula. But I did it exclusive for 6 weeks, so that is honestly, I'm really proud of myself for that. Now, what am I? Oh yeah, so the boys, meaning Charlie. River immediately was excited about it. He was happy. I don't think he fully understood what was happening, but he didn't know it was a baby, and he was just happy about it. Ryder, on the other hand, we showed Ryder, and Ryder was just like, okay, like he was pushing him away. But now it's about 6. I'm about 6, or not 6. I'm about 8 weeks postpartum. Now Ryder and River will both go up to Charlie. They'll smile at him. They try petting his arm. So they're doing good. The only thing is, River right now is going through a thing where he doesn't like when he hears other babies crying, even Ryder. He doesn't like it, and he'll start crying. And throwing himself, and it's just a huge thing. Besides that, he's pretty good with his baby brother. Yeah, so that is that in terms of the boys and adjustment. Me and Jesse are actually okay. When we came home from the hospital, we decided that what would be easier mostly for me, because I had just had a C-section, a surgery, and so I couldn't really be getting up, running around, picking up the boys at all, the twins at all, because they're big now, they're heavy, they're running around and stuff, and so we decided it would be best, Jesse will fully, until I can, will be fully for the boys, and I would be fully on Charlie. And then, now I think it was after my 6-week appointment when I, got cleared to start lifting stuff, to start, as long as my body allows it. That is when we start. Now we're kind of starting to split it up equally. I do still do a little more for Charlie, and he does do a little more for the boys, but it's just how it is right now, because Charlie's still a newborn. And with that being said, I know that is getting to the boys, the twins. They're missing their mom, and they come and cuddle me and stuff, and I have lately been trying to spend some time with them, playing with their toys and stuff. So it's just an adjustment all around that we're all gonna have to make. We're all getting used to it. We're only 8 weeks in, so we're starting to get the hang of it. We're trying to figure it out as we go. But yeah. Anyway, so now I want to go ahead and get into postpartum, my recovery, which I pretty much already went over, as well as, mentally how I'm doing. So recovery wise, this was a lot easier than it was my last time. And I heard that was actually a very common thing for your second C-section recovery to be a lot easier than the first one. So I had a C-section. My 2 C-sections were, I want to say 16, yeah, almost 16, or almost 17. So 16 months, almost 17 months. apart from each other. So with that being said, my recovery was great. I did fine. I was standing, walking within the first, I think it was 8 hours. Like I was doing good, honestly. You know, I obviously have pain and stuff, but it just comes with the whole recovery of it. Anyways, so now I just want to get into briefly postpartum mentally, because I don't feel like, the only reason why I'm opening up about this is because I feel like it is not spoken about a lot, as much as it should be, at least. Like there's not really a lot of awareness, and I know lately, you know, with certain stuff going on, people start to talk about it for a little bit, but then it pretty much just dies out. So I just kind of want to talk about it and bring light to it, because it is a real thing. So pretty much mentally, completely honest, like I'm being completely honest, for me it goes on and off. Like I sometimes am so great, so happy, I'm loving life, and then other times I feel so overstimulated, so overwhelmed with stuff that I just like I don't want, like I feel like I just need to be alone, you know what I mean? Like you know, but I mean, I do feel like that just comes with parenting. You know, I have 3 kids under 2 years old, and so that's a lot, but you know, it happens. My anxiety, I definitely have a lot of anxiety. I do feel like my anxiety this time is worse in certain areas than it was last time, but my depression last time was worse in certain areas than it is this time, if that makes sense. Like last time, I was pretty much crying every single day, every single night, for like I don't even know why. Like I couldn't even tell you why. This time, you know, obviously I've cried, I have gotten depressed, like it you know, it happens, but my anxiety has been taken over more, and it really has me like I freak out super easily about a lot of stuff now with the kids. Like I don't know, I get really anxious about it, about simple stuff. But yeah, okay, something, you know, those are the most commonly talked about things. I am gonna be completely honest though, nobody talks about the anger that you get after giving birth. Like I get so easily pissed off by, like, honestly, by Jesse and by, you know, other people, but like, you know, Jesse's the only one that I'm with 24/7, and so you know, I just get really easily mad, and I do feel bad because, like, you know, he doesn't even, most of the time, he doesn't even do anything to make me mad, like for reason for me to be mad. I just do. You know, when I get mad at people on TV, like I get mad at I don't know, I just get mad a lot lately. And so, you know, that has been something I've been working on and that I've noticed, and I definitely feel like the first step to it all is just realizing what's happening and realizing why it's happening, because, you know, you know, after having a baby, your hormones go from all the way up here down here within seconds. Like it is immediately down. So your brain is everywhere. So, you know, it's just, I saw a thing that said that you're not fully yourself until 2 years after having a baby. So, you know, it takes a lot of time to adjust yourself back to normal, but I definitely feel like if you're aware of what's happening, it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, so that is all that I have for this video. I am glad that you guys watched. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.